Wow, you guys really like watching videos on things I don't even know a thing about, and me talking about things I don't even have a clue about. Hey Sparkles, my name is Linnea, aka Mimi, aka Ann, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video you are watching right about now. Today's video is the importance of creativity. And just so you know, I am not a scholar, I am not a researcher, and Watcher the turtle is eating a bead. Really, I know you don't see it, but still. Anyways, back to what I was saying. This is going to distract me, so I'm just going to move this bead out of the way, and now he's eating a toothpick. Watcher, you silly turtle! Silly boy. You go to your dad. You go to your dad. Go on. You be with your creeper dad Derek. Your creeper owner Derek. You watch him, Derek. Anyways, today's topic is on the top of on the importance of creativity. Am I the best person to be talking on this subject? No, not at all. I have not done my research. I've never gone to school on this topic. I have no degrees. I am absolutely the worst person to be doing this video, which makes me the best person because I know nothing. Anyways, so why is creativity so important to me personally? Well, I'm a writer. I am also a storyteller, which kind of goes hand in hand. And I make crappy acting videos on the internet. And for some of you, not all of you, but some of you really enjoy it. I mean, back when I was on TikTok, I got like 9 videos with 1 million views. And like 3 or 4 of those were my acting videos where I was doing like with my own voice and I was acting. So yeah. But creativity is so important because it cultivates what tomorrow looks like. Does that make sense? I know cultivate's a big word for some of you. Cultivate means to collect or to grow and collect. Basically, when I say that word, I mean it grows the future and it goes into the future. But yeah, phones, iPods, MP3 players, Game Boys, Wii systems, Xbox systems, PS systems, all of those wouldn't have been created without some simple creativity. Like, the idea started with a creative idea, a idea that maybe somebody has never had before. I mean, the light bulb was the same way. So, if creativity did not exist, we wouldn't have the things we have today. We wouldn't have couches. We wouldn't have glasses. We wouldn't have phones. We wouldn't have TVs. We wouldn't have newspaper system that here in the U.S. newspaper system or the post office system. We wouldn't have these things because nobody would have thought them up. You think, oh, that's not creative. How can all that be creative? Somebody thought it up. To them, at the time, it was a creative idea. I mean, it caught on, right? I mean, the first person who put clothes on, and now everybody wears clothes. Like, that was a creative idea. Now, do I believe that God created creativity? Of course I do. God made everything, including creativity. And I mean, he made free will, and creativity, I feel like, is part of that free will. We make choices, and part of the choice is to get creative and make new ideas. So yeah, I believe God created creativity. I mean, He created it all. I also am a strong believer that we can't be stifling creativity. Another big word. I know I'm saying a lot of big words today. Stifling means we can't stop or hold back creativity, um, because that would be bad. I honestly wish that more schools would teach more creatively. There are science and technology schools that are doing that well as art schools that are doing it well. If only other schools would do the same and take on these same principles of getting creative with their students and not having the same classroom settings that they had in the 1800s and early 1900s. Like, what? Come on. Let's let's work this out, my dudes. Like, come on. There's got to be new ways of getting creative in the classroom. I am proud of the teachers who take it upon themselves, though. The ones who figure it out and be like, okay, this is how we're gonna do it this year. Like, those teachers, amazing. I had a couple of teachers growing up that thought creatively and did really well, especially in middle school. And my fifth grade teacher did it, and my last third grade teacher, because I went to like one, two, three. I think I went to three elementary school for my third grade year of just one year. I traveled a lot as a kid. I went to 90 different schools, including preschools and daycares, by the way. Anyways, but yeah, I think I think creativity is a big part of growth and showing growth. It is a big part of what our world is built on is creativity. New countries are built because of creativity. I know that sounds kind of like, wait, you're saying that countries are built on creativity. I'm like, yeah, I strongly believe that. Somebody thought up the idea of creating their own nation, or taking the steps to create their own nation. Yeah, most of the time it's not done in the best way, and it's, how do I put it? It's not, it's using their creativity in sometimes a negative manner, but creativity is a thought process. Creativity is taking a chance and putting your idea out there and enjoying yourself. For me, again, I love writing. I love dancing. I'm not good at it. We all know I'm not good at it. I love singing. I love acting. And these are ways I get creative. I'm a storyteller, and I do it through my whole self. So I have a question for you, my dear sparkles, especially the ones that have been here for a long time. How do you get creative? How do you tell your story? I kind of want to go into that topic now, though. Storytelling is a huge, huge way of showing creativity. And you can tell stories anyway, anywhere. I'm telling you stories right now. I tell you in my videos all the time. I do it through acting. You can tell stories through music. You can tell stories through dance. You can tell stories through art. Art. And art. Yes, Derek is art. And yes, Watcher is art too in his own way. And this beautiful unicorn is art. Like, you can get creative and become a storyteller. I mean, storytellers are some of the most creative people you'll ever meet. And I've met a ton of them. And they're amazing people. I think that is all for this video, guys. I can't think of what else to say. I bet a lot of you guys never expect how I'm going to take a video. And hopefully I give you new perspectives on what you might have already known, or you learn something. And if you don't, that's okay, because remember, don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on my stuff, because I could, like I said, I don't do my own research. I don't dig deep. So don't use me as a resource, and do your own research and figure it out yourself. Get creative, you know? Anyways, I love you guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening. If you enjoyed this video, awesome. That's great. I'm glad you used my videos as a podcast or an ASMR video. Oh, goodness. But I still hope, even if you don't like this video, that you took something from it and you learned something from it that you never learned before. I hope that you are loved and you're cared about, and that you know you're loved and you're cared about. Because even if you don't know you are. There's so many people praying for you right now and are just loving on you from a distance. Okay. I love you guys so much. And I'll talk to you guys later. Sparkle on, my beautiful and wonderful sparkles. Love you all.